I'm Rick Dover. I'm the general manager of Family Pride Corporation. Family Pride Corporation is a small family-owned firm based in East Tennessee, and we have a real niche specialty that's just kind of developed over the 19 years that we've been in business, where what we've done is gone in and taken old buildings, former landmarks, neighborhood icons really, and repurposed them mostly for seniors and affordable assisted living and independent living and Alzheimer's care for senior adults. And we've been doing this now for 19 years. We started with our first project out in Loudoun County in 1994 when my grandfather needed assisted living services, and we really couldn't find anything that was exactly what we wanted for him. So we decided that we would look around for an opportunity to create it. And so what we found was an old school, and the school was in the middle of a nice, at one time neighborhood, working class neighborhood that over time had begun to go down. The majority of the homes had gone from owner occupied to rentals, and the school had been closed 5 or 6 years prior with the opening of a new school. This was originally the high school for Lenoir City, built in 1908. So it had some history to it. There were lots of archived photographs and original drawings that we were able to obtain, and so we proposed to redo the building and create seniors housing there on an affordable basis for families in that community. And what we found was really startling. It was that once that building went from being dark and boarded up and waist-high weeds and just the roof falling in and all the things that happen to empty buildings that don't get maintained, and it doesn't take long for those things to happen. The building was transformed, and the neighborhood has kind of gone through a transformation along with it. So where once there were condemned and vacant houses within sight of this building, they're now occupied by young families. They've been fixed up. They work on them on the weekends, and little white picket fences and front porches, and very much a traditional neighborhood type development, which ironically is what architects and planners try to create today, almost on a faux basis to simulate the good old days. But in many cases, like neighborhoods where we work, the grid of streets and the infrastructure and the fabric of that community has been there for many, many years, and it's seen good times and they've seen bad times. What ends up happening though with us is that when we come in and take a building and invest millions of dollars in it and put it back in service to the community, it becomes a hub of activity again. And the community around there begins to restore itself. People take pride in their homes. Their new families come in and live there as opposed to renters, and they're owners, and they take just a really different approach to the neighborhood. So a big part of what we do that provides satisfaction to us in terms of what we do every day is we rebuild and bolster the communities in which we're lucky enough to find projects to work on.